Everyone. Yeah, clap. This is gonna be a good show. There's more people coming. There's last week it was packed, but this time it's just Uflux, so I guess we'll have to be extra funny tonight. I spent all yesterday trying to figure out how to place bets on the trans boxer. And I won. So did she. It's weird because like I'm like anti-trans for all intents and purposes, for good reason. I'll get there in a second. But by betting on a trans person, I'm kind of like supporting their whole thing. And the reason I don't like trans people is because I accidentally banged a dude in Thailand. And yeah, the rumors are true. The lady boys, they're everywhere. That's the thing. And the reason why it was an accident is because the hottest girls in Thailand are guys. And she was really ugly. So I was like, she's definitely a dude. But it turned out I just banged an ugly guy. And I was on a bunch of drugs and alcohol. So I was not in my right mind. And then it happened a second time when I was sober. I guess I'm just really gullible. But here's the thing, guys. I'm not gay. And I know that because as soon as I realized they were a guy, I was like, oh no, and I ran away. I wish I could tell you. I was like, oh, I realized they were a guy, and then I came. That would be funnier, but that makes me the straightest guy I know. Because I tried it, and I didn't like it. You guys are potentially still in the closet. But I bet $100 that Imani Khalif or something would win. And I only won $67 on that. So it was already, even the gamblers were like, yeah, you're probably gonna win this. But if you trick someone into sex, apparently that's illegal. Because I went to I knew this guy in college, and I wasn't a friend of his. I actually punched him in the face, and he called the cops on me at one point. But you'll come to realize there's a theme. Everyone I punch in the face ends up being a bad guy. I'm actually a hero. So this guy, severely autistic fellow, apparently he broke up, or his girlfriend broke up with him, and then he catfished her and convinced her to meet him at an Airbnb with a blindfold on. And then he had sex with her. And then she was like, oh no, it's you. And then he went to jail for rape by impersonation. That's a real charge in California, which is surprising considering how many trans people there are. So I was raped by impersonation. And if you call me transphobic, you are victim blaming. I'm trying to do new jokes tonight, you guys. Has anyone been here before? Alright. Don't act like you've heard any of my jokes before. We can't let them know. We can't let them know that comedians repeat themselves. It loses the magic. You can't see the same comic twice in like too short of a time frame. You're like, this guy's full of shit. Listen, I rehearse what I'm gonna say when I come up here, but I also do that when I'm like hanging out with people. That's how I started doing comedy. I was just like, I don't know what to say to people. Let me write some jokes. Comedians are just a bunch of autistic people, basically. And no one believes I'm autistic because I'm like jacked and stuff, which is weird because my autism led me to find steroids online. Steroids are fun, man. That's the one thing I do respect about trans people. Injecting testosterone is so much fun. You turn into the Kool-Aid man. You just like break through walls. You're like, oh yeah. My friend was surprised to find out I had done steroids. And I was like, dude, I've literally done cocaine with you. You think I'm gonna draw the line at peak male performance? I've done a lot of drugs. I've done all of the drugs, pretty much. I've been addicted to every drug. I'm here to tell you about them, so you don't have to. My favorite drug is DMT. If you don't know what DMT is, that's like microdosing schizophrenia. I did so much DMT that it stopped working, which isn't supposed to happen. So I did some research, ended up in the Wookiee forums, and they're like, brother, you got locked out by the entities. Which means even in another dimension, they're like, you're doing way too much. I'm an interdimensional addict. Ketamine is like microdosing Down syndrome. You guys liked it when I was riffing better. Fuck this material then. Let's talk about my girlfriend. I got a new girlfriend. I've been seeing this new woman from the bushes with binoculars. All right. Yeah. And I really think she's the one that I'm gonna murder. She's got the heart of a lion and the pussy of a snail. My girlfriend's allergic to shellfish, which is weird because she loves this shrimp dick. The rest of the show is gonna be great, you guys. I was performing cunnilingus on my lady the other night. This is a true story. You know, munching the old clam box. I don't know why I said this is a true story. I definitely eat pussy, you guys. I just want you to make that clear. So you guys know like the alphabet trick where you write the letters with your tongue. So I was gonna take it a step further, and I started writing out the N-word on her clit with my tongue. And then she started moaning louder. I was like, you racist bitch. You guys ever get in an argument with your girlfriend and then she starts crying and then you get horny? I like this side of the room. Like her eyes are so pretty, and then when there's like tears coming out, they glisten. Guys, we're gonna have a really fun show tonight. I just want to make this clear. Just don't get offended by anything, all right? Everyone's gonna say things that are probably considered mean, but that's what comedy's all about, all right? The stock market's crashing. Men are women now. Society as we know it is crumbling. And the only chance of freedom we have left is right here in this room. Freedom of speech, stand-up comedy. America, give it up. Hey Francisco, can we turn the mic down a little bit? Is it loud for you guys? This is way too loud. I gotta hold it out. I gotta hold it out here like a... Let me run something by you guys. So I think it's less gay if you suck a bigger dick because you can fit less of it in your mouth. Like if you just got a colossal like 12-incher, you can't put the whole thing in your mouth. You gotta like lick the side. But if you got a little 3-incher, you can just that whole thing. That's gay. All right, well, you guys ready for your next comic? Yeah. Keep it going. Get loud. For the hilarious, the one and only Dylan Sullivan.